Fresca. It's amazing.
So how did you first meet Theodore?
Theodore, he came to me, I'd say, in several ways. Not like separate, but his approach was very unique. I was actually very young. I was getting ice cream one summer from the ice cream truck, and as the truck drove off, I saw a very young Theodore standing behind the truck with a big bag. And I asked him what was in the bag. According to him, he'd snuck into the back of the truck and hoarded, I guess, all that ice cream. But he's not that big of a kid. You wouldn't expect him to eat all that.
What was going to school with him like?
Well, the interesting thing is that I didn't have any classes with him at all. So the only way I really knew him was through the swim season, and you know, people probably tell you he's strange. I think I always kind of got the feeling that there was something in him that was, you know, there was some underlying quality that made him great. And sometimes he would show it. Sometimes, you know, he'd have his moments. Hey, just 1 second.
Well, the first time I met Ted, probably about 15 years ago, maybe. I actually had a job for NASA at the time. I was catering. You know, just some. It was a day-to-day thing, you know. And he was actually working for NASA. He was actually a janitor, and we met that way. You know, I had spilled something on the floor of one of their convention halls. But yeah, that's how we met. We just started talking and stuff, and you know, he's was strange, but you know, overall I think he's a nice person.
I think the first time I really noticed him as a person, though, might have been graduation day at high school. I think that was the first time I realized this is a human being that I can relate to, that maybe I could you know hang out with potentially.